Yo guys, I'm Truzuo, and today we're reacting to I made a water park with a 0% survival rate, Planet Coaster 2 by Let's Game It Out. Let's check it out.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back
Hey,
to
Josh.
Let's Game It Out. We're playing some Planet Coaster 2 today.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. In fact, this whole video is sponsored by Frontier Developments that makes the game. Because they want to show off a brand new feature that they knew I would love, and you will too. New flume behaviors. Basically these things. You toggle on the new option, and you get some fun new behaviors. Like if the flume has too sharp of angles or is going too fast, the guests will now be launched off of them. So if you see this and you're like, boy, howdy,
what in the world?
There's a link in the description that you can click, and it'll tell you everything you need to know to get started. Here's our starting area. Look at these excited people running to the entrance like, yay, let's do this. Aww. Sorry to ruin your first and only date, but there's no park yet. Have fun on the 9-hour bus ride home while you sit amongst the cargo. Alright, so anyway, so we can show off the flumes. This is mostly going to be a water park. First things first, we're going to extend the park entrance. Let's see, let's move it like all the way out here. Yes, that should be good. Now, I've done a little trick like this before. Because what I've learned in Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo is that they will walk any distance required to get to the entrance.
Not this.
So what I mean to say is if we make the path complicated,
you're gonna make it super long.
The entire distance just to get to the entrance. It's not even a maze really, because a maze denotes choice. And in this, they just have to walk the full path. And it's not just to be as annoying as possible, although that never hurts. It's because over here in the sandbox settings, I found something wonderful. I don't know how I didn't see this before in guest settings, but boy am I excited to turn on this option. Sunburns. Yes, get sunburned when exposed to sunlight without shade.
That's a cool feature though.
A great big yes. And this sunburn multiplier, as high as it'll go.
Oh no.
Now, my hope is all these people going on this
they're gonna be completely red, aren't they?
Find themselves brutally sunburned by the end. So fingers crossed that this works. Oh yeah, it's happening.
Oh my god.
Sick of the sun. People are trying to hold their arms.
They're gonna die before they even get to the end.
Everything is burned and hurts. Surfs up ultraviolet rays from the sun. Don't worry, we'll help them out. Surely this water jet will help, right? Like if we just take these things, maybe just a whole line of them. If the effect is subdued, I want to make sure we can see it. Okay, let's see how this does. There you go. Cool off a little. It didn't change how
I guess.
and I don't see why I wouldn't just add some more. Rotate them to the side. And there we go.
Bro.
I'm sure this will be really soothing on your sunburn. Honestly,
what in the world?
Implementation is probably in front of the entrances to the bus. It's probably better this way because then people literally know what they're walking into. Wait a minute. Why am I thinking so small? There's fire stuff.
Oh no.
There we go. That seems like a good compromise, right? And now the
whole thing's on fire.
Feel nice and cleansing. Oh, to be a simple tourist. Unconcerned about the flames kissing the side of your face.
They're walking out like a Batman movie scene. He just saved everybody, just walks out the tunnel.
We can look at some new scenery pieces that have arrived. Specifically, the Western theme.
Ooh.
Yeehaw! For example, we got this cowboy tipping his hat. Yes, we'll just put this animatronic fella right here.
Well, that's kind of cool.
To you, stranger. I think that's what cowboys say. You know, people don't seem impressed, and I feel like they should be. I even gave him stylish new colors, and nobody cares. Well, that's okay. I've got some ideas. There's an entire category for animatronic stuff, which of course has all of our cowboy friends, but also some other cool stuff, like this moving platform, which let's see, how does this thing work? Okay, yeah, this thing just goes back and forth over and over.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Which means now
you attach stuff to it?
Take this guy, move him over here onto this, and there we go.
That's so cool. You can kind of build like a Disney park with that, with all the animatronics.
Other thing, and then just add another cowboy on top of that.
Oh my god.
Look at this. We've got
that's
two things moving at the same time. And I know
you can do some complex stuff with that actually then.
Just you wait. Get ready for Cowboy Central.
Can you attach that to the rides?
I added a couple of things. I didn't go too big because I need to make sure
my god.
Oh, yes,
it's like those clocks, you know, that like the metal ones, you know what I'm talking about, that like they spin. Like if you guys ever seen Iron Man and it's on the desk of Pepper Potts where Tony like grabs it, it looks exactly like that.
It's the nauseating cowboy experience. And that's cool.
If you know, you know.
We went too big this time and it's too hard to follow. Luckily, I think we can take that same principle and do something else. Yes, perfect start. And then let's attach some scenery to it. Yep, just what we're looking for. And now we'll add some other cowboys, which are going to aim upwards like this at an angle.
This guy.
Duplicate them again. So there's 4 and then duplicate more.
He's doing a carousel.
Now we don't need this guy in the middle. Now that these guys can spin on their own, you can probably see where this is going, right?
Oh no.
Of course you can. Oh my cow. cowboys runneth over. And there
I'm surprised
we
the
go.
entities
A nice
are not
cowboy tornado.
glitching
Or
out.
maybe it's a bunch of cupcakes. Who's really to say? What
Oh
the
my
hell? Aren't
God.
you guys impressed by my Western theme? Oh, sorry.
They're
Are you
impressed
too
by the
sunburned
sun.
to care? How about
Yeah.
if there's more
Oh,
of
yeah,
them?
there goes the
Buckle
frame
up,
rates.
We're going all in. Oh, yeah,
Oh
now we're
my
talking.
God.
The frame rate is absolutely
Yeah,
loving
it's
this. I guess you
tanked.
only need so many cowboy tornadoes to destroy the frame rate. Yeehaw indeed. Okay, it looks like this might have been too much. So let's reduce it back down to just the one so we can have our frame rate back. There we go, back to sanity.
Dude.
And luckily everybody going through the park
Dude, look
now
at
is
that guy.
nice and
Everyone's
properly
walking like
sunburned.
they
So I guess
got
it's
it
time we
everywhere on
headed
their
back
body.
over to the actual proper entrance and built out something for
Has
people
anyone
to
even
do.
made it?
That means it's Flume's time. To demonstrate how this works, we're going to build
Oh
a
my
quick
God.
little water slide thingy. So here we've got our platform and our opening, and we'll build a quick little thing to explain how this all works. Okay, that should about do the trick. Here's
Okay.
what we're dealing with. Inner tube comes out of there and then does a bunch of twirly things right here before going down this really weird twirly. You know, let me just show you. Luckily, we have a test ride button, which we need to do anyway, or else they won't let us open the ride.
Oh, interesting.
You know, to test for safety. Oh, but the first thing we're gonna do is make sure to turn off enhanced guest flume behavior,
Okay.
so that we can see what it used to look like.
Oh,
so first
okay.
the pain train leaves the station, slides on down this
Dude, that's
thing,
cool.
Bob,
It's like a
then
dummy
honestly has a
guest.
really
Oh my
nice
God.
time. I especially love
Dude,
how
that-
when it comes
that
down,
actually
this side
looks
basically
kinda
hugs that
smooth.
rail before doing this absolutely impossible bunch of stuff
Yeah,
and then
it
making
does a
it
complete,
safely
like,
to the bottom, you know,
180.
to die. But I think we can all agree, right, that this feels unrealistically
Yeah,
safe.
exactly.
Now let's turn those enhanced behaviors
Oh,
back
no.
on.
Here we go.
Buckle up, test dummies, you're on. Let's see how you deal with all of these twirls.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, no.
Dead.
And therein lies the beauty
Concussion,
of the
dead. That guy might have survived. The other guy, I don't
Lovely
know.
added
He's on the
realism, more
ground.
chances of
Oh my
death.
God.
Well, I've seen all I need to see. Let's add an
How
entrance
high
and then
is
open
that?
this ride. Oh, and we also need to add some of these changing rooms. Otherwise, I don't think people will use it at all. All right, come on in. Wait, why are you turning around? All
It's
right,
too
let's
hot.
take a look at what you're complaining about. I've been out in the sun too much. I need to find sun cream.
They haven't
What in
even gone into the
European
park.
way of talking about sunblock is that? Anyway, easy solution, maybe. I believe guest services here will sell sunblock. Well, it must be working. Everyone's entering the park. Have a good time.
An hour to get in the
sucker.
park
What
for a
glorious
1-minute ride.
racket. Force them to walk all this way and then make them buy sunblock for me, even though that won't stop the pain right now. And now it's time for a fun, safe water slide. I mean, once you walk up all these steps barefoot. Don't worry, it's not that many flights. Hello,
Dude, look at the
and
antennae at the
welcome to-
top.
Oh, wow, you're too excited for that. Good luck. We have no safety standards. Hope you signed the death waiver.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's just as good as we hoped it would be.
Dude,
With
the
this
guy
just
sliding
holding on
down.
for dear life, hoping
might-
there's
he-
an end in sight. Don't
Hey,
worry, have some nice
he made
soft
it.
grass.
Oh.
Or just die at the end of the slide, that's fine. I'm
That's even
just
funnier.
kidding,
Oh,
he's
he's
fine.
alive.
I mean, fine-ish. For one,
Someone's
he's
gonna
stuck
take him
and
out.
Scared. Okay, hang on. Let's adjust this ride a little bit. Let's
Okay.
shorten it and then make it go straight down.
Oh.
And then we'll add in a nice big chasm. Yes, that should be just fine. Okay,
That works.
Let's see how the new thing looks. Step 1, go ahead and die.
Oh.
Step 2, whoever's left, relocate to your new home. Bye. I'm just happy that people are so willing to trust my work.
Dude.
Oh no, that person's stuck in the scenery. Oh,
like
the
he's swimming.
humanity. Whatever, they all end up in the same place anyway. All right, hang on a second. I have so many questions that can only be answered with
Oh,
another
no.
ride. Like, okay, let's say we start our flume here.
Okay.
Have it go down and down and down, 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 and then it levels out for
Okay.
a big launch straight back up. And I'm hoping people will fly in the air, but then land back on the track. Hey,
That'd be
wait,
cool.
why is no one coming up to ride this ride? What are you, crybabies scared? Get in those changing rooms and then climb up like a bajillion flights of stairs.
you need an
It's
elevator.
for science. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. Sometimes you build rides and this happens. Your ride exceeds G-force limits, and then everyone's like,
That's
"Man,
crazy."
I don't want to pass out and die on your theme park ride." So first things first, back into testing mode. Let's find the pain point. And something tells me it's this curve
Dude.
right here. Yes, the one that launches
Dude,
you into
he
the
goes
air.
like-
Oh, but don't
he's like,
rely on me.
those
Just
sprinters
look at
that do
the
those
data. All
jumps.
these things kind of look whatever.
Like the track
until
and
we get
field.
this little
The guy
scoop,
just,
and
like,
then our
sends
vertical
it.
G-force goes out of control. I mean, this should be easy. We just
11
need to fool them
Gs.
into going airborne. So we'll just get rid of all this. So instead, this time we'll just have it go straight down like that. And then it's going to do a quick scoop up before going back down again. Basically, I want to see if people will hit this little hump, get a little airborne, but then land back down and continue the ride. And all I can tell you is all the live data didn't give a warning this time. Good
Okay.
enough for me. It's time to open the ride. There we go. That's the spirit. See, these two believe in the ride now. It's also a one-person ride. So one of these people is going to have to watch the other one die. So long, loving wife of mine. This is just how I want to remember you.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay, Okay, well now we know. The moment they hit this little bump, it's a little too much for them. Okay,
Do
well,
a front flip.
How about I go ahead and just back all this up? Uh-oh, what's gonna happen to this person? I guess let's find out. Oh, he just falls to his death. Okay. Actually, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before I change this thing a whole bunch, kind of wonder something. If we take like one of these wall pieces and we just try to position it like,
are you gonna redirect them?
Will people rebound off this thing, or will they just go?
Oh
right
no.
through? And just to give some context, if we turned off these enhanced guest flume behaviors, here's how that would go. The person would go right up to it and just slide right through.
Oh, interesting.
Actual physics, but with these behaviors back on.
Dude, this feature's kind of crazy.
Volunteer? Oh, you shouldn't have. Good luck.
Oof. Your legs are snapped in half.
Oh. And I'm pretty sure for this to work, they already have to be airborne. Like if I put another one close by like this, then as you can see, they just sail right through it. And then have a concussion moments later. Okay, well that's really exciting news for me because I have an idea. First, we reduce it back to this, because now things go predictably airborne again, which properly sets us up for our next experiment. You know what this is that we're building right here? Why, it's a roller coaster. And my hope is that we can use this thing to catch people out of midair. Oh, but first we gotta properly build the thing. Okay, first things first.
This guy and his ideas.
Straight down, and then we'll aim it back up like this.
What are they gonna collide midair?
Right, we should be able to use this roller coaster to scoop people right off of the water slide. All right, test number 1. Fingers crossed, let's do this.
This kills anybody. Oh my god.
Oh, tough.
I was right.
And then when the thing explodes, even more excitement. But really, this looks pretty good. I don't think we can get closer than this for scooping people as they go airborne. And now to add someone over on this side, and fingers crossed.
Ooh.
Oh, I guess it just takes the inner tube with it, huh?
Dude, the guy's just flying.
I forgot that on roller coasters we can do something called attach
scenery. Oh, I was right. You can attach it.
And just attach them straight up to the
That's
coaster.
cool. You can't do that on water slides though.
You can do cool stuff, like put this little fighter
that is cool
on the front. But that's not what we're gonna use it for. I'm gonna grab something tall and flat like this brick wall, and we're gonna see if we can attach
No way you can just attach a brick wall.
Like this. Yes, there we go.
Oh my god.
Maybe this'll do better.
What? This happened?
Oh, well, that was interesting. You know, I feel like weird things happen to the physics when it flies off the track. So instead of putting it too close in front, maybe like way out here.
It's not even attached.
It doesn't make much sense, but whatever. If it works, it works. All right, it looks like this won't work, but we should really test it on a live person first. Well, I guess that confirms it. As far as I can tell, it looks like you
Oh my god, how are they on the coaster?
The roller coaster. And as kind of an added benefit, these people can knock each other off, even if
the roller
coaster can't. Oh, it's a good thing your face caught your fall. But don't worry, there's other things we can try. We'll go ahead and store this one away for now. We'll go back to focusing on this guy. I'm still confident we can make it work. So to make this more like the vision I'm expecting, we need to build more flumes. First things first is we need to extend this out. I don't know how many flumes we can have at once, but we're about to find out. Well, looks like it can handle quite a few. Now's the part where I need to build them all out. So hold, please.
3 hours later, of course.
Okay, it's been a couple hours.
Oh my god.
Stuff. Every single flume is connected now. As you can see, there's a lot of test activity going on. Because after all, there's a lot of flumes. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me give you the
my god, how does that even work?
The end. And by that I mean it is a colossal, horrific mess.
Yeah,
there's probably
it looks like
to it. But this is pretty much the long and the short of it.
Oh,
you pick your favorite
there's
flume,
actual tracks that carry up like an escalator.
And if you're real unlucky, you'll be going through it backwards. But at least
Dude,
you can
that's
see
scary.
all the other stuff out the weird prison-like grading system. Actually, the grading does have a purpose. Or I mean, kinda. It's more there to protect the rider, because they're actually flying through this thing pretty fast. On account of this jet stream of water pushing them faster and faster uphill, which is how we're able to do these really long climbs.
So what's the goal?
Honestly,
are they just flying out? I mean, it's false one flying.
Factory feel to it. Anyway, the journey doesn't end with just a bunch of climbing pipes. They have to come out of somewhere. And come out of somewhere they do.
Oh my god.
Oh no. There they all go. That's right, every single one of these just offloads the passenger right onto the ground.
Offloads.
It's like we're pouring ourselves a bowl of Cheerios.
It looks like lifesavers.
I'm not that cruel. I wouldn't let these people just fall to their death. Behold!
Oh
my sort of obstacle course.
My
I'm sorry
god.
If this hurts your eyes. There's a lot of moving parts.
Why?
Basically, there's a bunch
why
of
do you
these
even
big
think of
spinning
this?
Things, but as you can see, unlike our roller coaster, bodies do bounce off these
Oh my
things.
god.
So basically, people just need to make it through these yellow ones, and then also through these pink ones, and then also through these blue ones. And if you're still in the right position after all that, then they better hope that luck smiles on them and puts them in this little pool.
Oh my god, one
if they don't
chance.
make it into the pool, it is a long
Even then, that's like a 1 foot
Hey,
pool.
small chance of living, right? But enough of that. Let's open this up to to actual people. I
Oh, no.
genuinely can't believe there's people opting to do this.
Yeah, you
Can
can
they
see-
not see
Yeah,
all that's
exactly.
happening over there? Well, whatever. Maybe that's part of the fun. Surely this is on someone's bucket list. Oh my goodness, you're the first two up here and you have so many choices. Which one are you gonna go for? Okay, she's going there and you're hoping to never see her again, I guess. Well, good luck.
That guy
And
is
this
running.
is what we see this guy go through. Well, surely this looks like it could be fun. We're not dead yet. And after all, we've got some breakneck speeds going on before, here we get to the end. Well, thank God this guy put on a GoPro so we could experience his journey with him. Oh, he made it through the first 2 layers. Oh, but he's stuck on the blue. Wait. Aw. Better luck next lifetime.
He had a
I'm
chance.
glad that as he fell to his death, he made sure to give us the thumbs up. Oh, and don't worry, he's not the only one. See, you're gonna have some friends wherever you're going. Well, the bigger question I have is, while people are falling like this, will anybody make it into the pool?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh,
Oh,
that was so close. I think it might actually happen.
4 hours later?
Well, I've been sitting here for hours waiting to see if anyone would make it, and the answer is no. No one has made it into the water. I guess everybody just dies. And that's how the new water flumes work. I want to thank Frontier Developments again for sponsoring this entire video. Planet Coaster 2's gotten tons of updates since it first came out, so if you're thinking of checking it out for yourself, there's
Looks
never
cool.
been a better time.
I
You
like
can
sim
find a
building
linky
games.
to the game in the description. So I hope you had fun. I know I did.
Thanks, Josh. Again, Josh was a crazy video. Dude, those physics were actually insane. Like, it like locked, like without them, they just locked on and stayed the whole time. With this, bro, you can literally do anything. You can like make a cool obstacle course or anything. I mean, the guests won't be enjoying it, but I mean, hey, you can just do what Josh does and just make it so they die every single time. Yeah, another great video from Josh. Dude, the sunburns, we didn't get to see an update of what people look like, but they look like they were roasting. So, I mean, I guess that works out. But yeah, if you want me to see, react to more Let's Game It Out and more of his videos or Planet Coaster videos, let me know by leaving a link down to a video of his and I'll check it out. But other than that, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.